Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it, but before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, this portable inverter generator has been my backup plan for power outages around the house as I replace a 20-plus-year-old unit. This one is noticeably quieter, smaller, and lighter, which makes a big difference when you're lugging it in and out of the shed. The sound is mellower too, fewer high frequencies, and a more steady hum that doesn't grate after a few minutes of listening. This is a dual fuel unit, so you're not locked into one option. I've been able to switch between propane and gasoline without drama, which is nice when you're managing fuel storage and availability. The idea of fuel switching in practice has been smooth enough that I don't worry about a sudden drop in power. It's clear the inverter technology is doing its job, providing clean, stable power for the stuff I actually rely on. Setup was straightforward. It arrives with a bottle of oil, a funnel, a charged starter battery, and a propane regulator hose, which takes a little planning but isn't complicated. It took me about 15 to 20 minutes to unbox and get everything ready. The manual walks you through opening a couple of plastic side panels to connect the starter battery, then filling the oil and choosing your fuel. I chose propane for ease, safety, and long shelf life, especially since outages can last longer than I expect. We did the recommended 5-hour break-in with varying loads and then topped it off with an oil change. I've called the company a few times with a few questions, and I've always gotten through and gotten answers, which matters when you're new to a big purchase like this. The display is useful, and all the controls feel fairly straightforward. It's also nice to know this unit offers a pure sine wave output, which means it's gentler on electronics and quieter in practical use. In terms of performance, this generator has run all of my home basics: fridge, chest freezer, HVAC, and even the well pump. It's noticeably quieter than my old open frame unit, to the point where I can have a conversation standing a few feet away without shouting. That comfort level matters during outages when you want to keep things livable without turning the whole neighborhood into a testing ground for your ears. There are a few annoyances though. They're mostly small fault lines that don't derail the experience. One wheel doesn't turn easily, an axle issue that makes it hard to roll around. When it switches from propane to gasoline, there's a brief RPM dip that some sensitive electronics might notice. There isn't a simple, easy shut-off valve for the fuel, which would help protect the carburetor if you're swapping fuels often. You can't use the 120-volt and 244E outlets at the same time, which means you've got to choose a mode if you're running multiple loads. The red start button on the dial is a bit too easy to press, so you have to be careful. And there's a tiny misspelling, low idle, on a control, which is goofy but harmless. Overall, this portable inverter generator works well, and I'm happy with the value. It's a lot of power for the price. With flexible outputs, good fuel options, and solid inverter performance, if reliability holds up over time, I'd definitely buy this again.